Hello? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We need to get things started nice and quick tonight because, guys, I'm starting to think about the Abyss. Which means I need units. So, I guess we better get to it then, eh? Alright, but what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Let me see. What kind of tweet do I even want to get out for tonight? Let me see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Hold that thought. Tell the boss. Send it over $1. Taylor, you do not get beat tonight, my friend. Not yet, at least. Sorry. Too harsh, maybe? Perhaps. But it's coming anyway. What's up? Taylor, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it, man. Saying $1 a day keeps the bean pantry full. True words have never been spoken. You're absolutely correct. That's all I need, dude. For just $1 a day, you can feed a hungry bald man. Lakers bodyguards sending over $1 as well with a piece of birthday cake. No message. I guess I'll have to fill in the blanks here. Beaver. Something thinking about you. Enough of that. About you. Happy birthday. Something like that, at least. Lakers bodyguard. Thank you, man. At least I don't see a message. If there was supposed to be one, let me know. Okay, let me finish this tweet though. Let me tweedle a D over here. Something. We'll go. I'll basically just do the same thing I did for what Lakers Bodyguard were saying. Something. Halls of Healing. Something. Abyss. Something. Soon? Yes. No. Okay. Let me capitalize it, make it a little more visible. There we go. Change that one too. And that one. Tweet. Okay. So, listen, guys, I'm not ready to announce that I'm about to hop back into the Abyss or anything like that, but I am thinking about it. Tweet us. Beat us? Is that my name now? Hello. Wait. I had 300 units and a dream, and I am worthy. Very nice, dude. Very nice. But yeah, about the Abyss. I so, not ready to say that I'm going back in there just yet for sure, but I am thinking about it. Halls of Healing is coming soon, right? They just announced it today on the forums, I think. There's also an in-game message. Let me see. Galactic events. Oh, wait, is it this one? Legends Celebration. Here we go. Well, it just says events and everything. You know what? Let me go find that on the forums. I hope I didn't. I think it said Halls of Healing, right? Constant Champions. Sorry, I should have maybe double checked this before I started streaming. General discussions. Maybe it was in the news and announcements area. I'm telling you, man, it's always so confusing. Here we go. All right, I think I found it. It says here, celebrate some truly spectacular summoners of the contest during the Legends celebration. So, got Brutal DLX, HQ Sean and Not Cool Penguin. Probably the coolest of the names. Wish I knew how to read that. Let's say that. But anyway, where we got? Here we go. Halls of Healing, baby. Halls of Healing contains resources to keep your champions fighting. Halls of Fortune contains gold. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, there's some extra potions, extra revives in there usually, right? So maybe it'll be worth planning my next Legends run around that. Or not Legends run. Abyss run. Technically Abyss of Legends. All right, enough rambling. Sorry, tangent's over. BG, can you do me a favor and look up my profile in game? I crossed a certain milestone. Okay. I think I can handle that. What is your name in game? Yeah, here we go. Dude, sick. First 3-star champion, Roboto. It's a big day, dude. It is a big day. I don't remember in-game names all that well. You'll have to clue me in. I need to do some look at this, man. I've got these energy refills just expiring. Another one down there. I've got a few revives on their way out, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be hopping into the Abyss in the next 10 days. But I have been stockpiling these resources over here as well, so hopefully got some revives in here that have not been claimed. Roboto 19, that's what it is? Okay. I feel like it's going to be too few resources still. But I am thinking about it. Alright, Roboto.
Man loves
19. Ooh, I see it already, dude. Hit that 1 million. Very nice, dude. Very, very nice. We didn't even have to go into the profile. But the profile is looking good too, dude. And is that 10,648 compared to my 10,650? Ah, dude, your prestige is weak. Everyone knows unless you have 10,650, you're not cool. No. Dang, dude, you're about to pass me in prestige. But Roboto, very nice, dude. Very nice. All right, Corey sent it over too, saying, Brian, how the hell are you? You're right. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Enough about you. I was eating banana bread earlier. True story. And I wasn't thinking about you one single bit. What? You think the world revolves around you? Do you still have any of this delicious banana bread? Or what's the deal, dude? You holding out on us? I'm also closing in on a 6-star, so this is nice. Let's start chipping away at uncollected. I'm gonna hit the arena in a little bit here, but I wanna make sure I can dump my energy enough. I mean, this team's fine. I was gonna swap out some champions, but whatever. Let's just go. I want to make sure that I can dump these and use these energy refills before they expire, you know? What it do? Sending over one of them Canadian bucks. What it do? Thank you very much. Saying I love the streams. I'm trying to play along with the McFabio saga, but I still don't get how you got a 5-star so quick. I mean, I think my first 5-star was from the special event. I believe. That event, that was a temporary thing. That was that was for the International Women's Day boss rush, right? I think that was the one. Yeah, man, just tons of experience too is the thing, you know. I mean, I never would have been able to come close to that even a few years ago, you know. But dude, good luck. If you started up a new account, McFabio style, you know. Exotic Stench, send it over 10. Exotic Stench. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that, man. Just with the... Thank you, dude. No other message, no previous message. Thanks, man. Speaking of, did Lakers Bodyguard ever say something in the chat? I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. But yeah, Exotic Stash, thank you, dude. Definitely appreciate it. Hey there, hi there, ho there. What's up, Star? For Abyss, keep in mind the overflow of the exchange items might be coinciding with the delivery of the Marvel Insider revives. I don't really have... Hold on, wait. Keep in mind the overflow of the exchange items. The exchange... Wait. Which... Are you talking about the... No, you're not talking about, like, the maple syrup or whatever stuff that we had, right? I mean, that stuff is already gone, I think, right? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Labyrinth time. My reading skills, they're only on a 3rd grade level, you see. And, just don't know. Plenty of ways to get shards cheap this month, if you're good. It's, yeah, I mean, it's true. There are lots of ways to get shards, but it is no easy thing. IBG, how you doing? I think I discovered the best mastery setup for Medusa versus SS. Do you want me to tell you, or should I shut up in case I reveal your strategy? I don't have the skills myself. I mean, you could say whatever you want, but I can't. I just won't be revealing what I'm using, you know? But you're more than welcome to say whatever you want about it. GG, I have opened 2 6-stars in the past 2 weeks, and they have both been Doctor Strange. What? Double Doctor Strange? That's not strange at all. A little bit. Wait, halls of healing and trade and resources. Was there a trade and resource thing? I must have missed that. Do I still have... Can I open up last tab here? Let me see. Undo close tab. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I totally skipped past that. I just laser focused on halls of healing. But okay, item trade and event. Inventory overflowing. Trade in low tier items to get useful resources and items. Make the most out of this rare trade in. Oof. Okay. Okay, that could be a help.
Man loves
what else we got going on here? The boost is not actual combat boost. It's just for the golden battle chips and stuff. Okay, I think that's it. Wait. Log in every 7 hours to claim a Legend Celebration crystal. These crystals offer a chance at 4 and 5-star crystal shards. Oh, hello. Okay. So may have some extra goodies there too, but those are crystals. It sounds like I can hoard those a little bit possibly. So okay, interesting. Corey sent it over another bug saying, Brian, how the hell? Wait, I did that already. You did do this already. I ran out of space, but I wouldn't forget today's your birthday. Eat any beans for your birthday? What's that you say? A black bean cake? Sounds as bad as bagel mustard water cereal water. But you do you, Pelon. What are these messages? Corey, thank you very much. Not only is it not my birthday today, but I also did not have any beans. So it's a bit of a sad day, really. No beans. No beans today. Wait, here's a message from Lakers Bodyguard. Beaver, hi. I'm good, thanks. Actually, I did. Thanks for asking. What happened after I went to buy beans? After that, I was not able to retrieve it. I can't believe you remembered. Anyways, happy B-Day. This is too weird that there's more than one person doing these types of messages. Oh my goodness. Shoot your landlord, send it over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying BG, if you were to recreate McFabio this month or another month with either or choice for shards or cats, which would you take? I would have to. It would have to depend on how my account is unfolding. If I don't have a good champion to rank up, then I would have to go for shards. But I would probably wait until like the end of the challenge, see if I can get shards anywhere else. And if I could get shards anywhere else and I did get a good champion, well, then I'd have to do the opposite and go all in on the catalyst in hopes that I could get the right catalyst to rank up the champ. So it would depend, as most things do in this game. Would depend. Blake said it over to Blake. Thank you, dude. Where's your last? Okay, BG, I know you don't want to help, but if you could answer one question for me, does getting third special off as fast as possible can help my damage output, or wait and get a few more hits first? I think that I am unfortunately unable to answer any of these types of questions, Blake. I'm sorry, man. You can run some tests though, and just try yourself, try both, see which one works out best for you. That's all I could really say though, dude. I'm sorry, man. Feel bad because you sent over a couple bucks, which I definitely appreciate. But it's the nature of the competition beast, man. I cannot say. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Good luck to you, man. I know that you're not even on the same. Wait. No, actually, you are. Wait, I'm getting all mixed up. Yeah, you are in the. I'm not gonna go look. You are in the Americas one, right? It was Steel that was in the other region. Okay, let's play this again. Just try not get bored. Not beat you, dude. Or it's not anymore. Or just trying to get on the board. You're saying. Still though, man, it's not just you that I'm talking to. It's the world. You know what I mean? I can't put my strategies out there. So yeah, it's nothing personal. I just can't do it. But try both. See which one works out for you. BGE, how are you celebrating your 24th birthday today? Dude, this is my 24th birthday this month. Apparently. Everybody wishes me a happy birthday every day for about a year and a half now, or something like that. It just won't stop. I don't know how I'm still alive after being this old, but I am, so that's good, I guess. BGE, for trading event, do you think I could trade my 5-star generic awakening gem for a 6-star awakening gem? Maybe if you offer that to Kabam, kind of hush hush, along with maybe like a few $100. You know what I mean? Show them a briefcase stacked. They might be willing to do that trade. But in game, I don't think so, man. It's probably not happening that way. Identify Eric or call police? It's Eric. What are you talking about? He's right there. Gonna have to leave soon, but keep that grind up for them units. Tim, will do, man. BG, is Hulkbuster worth a 6-star tech awakening gem? Other techs I have are Rocket, Nebula, and Yondu. Tough call. So, all right, this one's gonna be a bit of an answer. All right, step one. We'll start with this because I feel like this is important for this answer more than ever. When it comes to awakening gems, you really got to think about what is going to change for you when you give a champion that awakening gem. It's not about if a champion's worth it or not. It's about what's going to change. Will you save resources by burning this one resource? Will you save resources going through quests, allowing you to progress and push further than you would have before? Things like that. And Hulkbuster, he's the type of champion that you might. He does have a healing ability when he gets low. Can keep you, you know, nice and sustained as you're questing along. And yeah, it might absolutely be worth that awakening gem. I don't know what other champions you have though. If you're able to progress smoothly without that Hulkbuster, if you already have some strong champions ranked up, that you can kind of just use those champions for the time being and save that gem for another potential type of game-changing champion. Someone that, if we were looking at the awakening gem in the other way of which champions are the best to awaken, just assuming that you had literally every champion in the game, then there would be a few that I would pick over Hulkbuster in the tech class. But again, that's probably not the best way to look at it. So I can't answer the question fully for you since I don't know everything about your account, the champions you have ranked up, and the content you're looking to do and all that. But I would say if you don't have that developed of a 5-star roster yet, then yeah, it would probably be worth it to awaken him. But if you are kind of at the point where your 5 stars are fine, you're in a good place right now, then I'd probably save it for someone else. So kind of depends on where you're at in the game currently. We'll take a look at Hulkbuster on Aunt May here real quick as well, just so you can see the awaken ability. So yeah, 100% chance to activate a self-repair buff lasting 12 seconds. You're covering a pretty decent amount of health. Let me see what this is for like a 5-star. Let's just say, yeah, rank 3. So even a low sig could be enough to get you through that quest, save you some potions, save you some revives, type of thing. Bo sent it over $1. Bo, thank you very much, dude. Saying, hey, BG, took down SS today in 436 seconds. I finally figured out what must be done in order to compete with the top times. Only problem is I can't do it. I guess until I can, I'll have to get the armor shadow started with the special one, unless you tell me how it's done. Well, I wasn't gonna share my strategies. You may have just heard me say that to Blake, but I'm assuming Blake isn't looking right now, so I of course will share my strategies with you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, man. I can't. I'm gonna have a really good time talking about all the strategies and stuff like that once the challenge is over, but until that happens, I can't really tell you exactly what I'm doing to cut the time down, you know. Just embrace your inner Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast, you know. That's all I could really say about that. But Bo, thank you very much for the $1, dude. 436, that's still a solid time. P Loans for Pixie sending over $1 saying, hola, los tu... What is this? I don't want to read this because I don't know what this means. So I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna go to Google Translate maybe. I'm guessing that's ultimate. I know what por favor means. It's this one word that I don't know how to say and don't know what it means either. So let me see if I can find it here. Spanish to English. See, this is why we normally don't have other languages on the channel, because I have no idea what it means. It's messages. Is that last two? thought that meant ultimate. Maybe it doesn't. Oh no. Ultimos apparently is last. All right, the two last messages, please. Thank you, Pelon. I think that's what this message is. All right. Let me see. Beaver. So remember the time I told you that if you sneeze and fart at the same time, your body takes a screenshot? Great. Well, what about a cough and a sneeze? Apparently your body reboots. The key to beating Silver Surfer. Oh, this is just something totally different. Well, first off, for your last one here, boo, terrible, boo. The key to beating Silver Surfer BG style is beans. It's true. So basically, for every special 3 that Medusa lands, your body has to be ready to release the nuclear bomb. If failed, eat more beans. Instructions unclear, though. I think the world just blew up. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's the right strategy, man. But Lakers bodyguard, thank you very much, dude. Great advice. All right, let's go up. What should theoretically be the best squad for questing if you're using suicides? Depends on the quest. This game, you know, early on in it, you don't need any specific champions at all. And then some of the best champs to have would be, you know, Corvus, Omega Red, Ghost, Synergies, things like that. But the game doesn't really work like that after you get beyond like Act 4. The way to look at this game is that all of these champions and the nodes that are on the champions that we're fighting against, it's just a little puzzle for us to solve. You got to go with the right strategy. And if you don't have the right champion for the job, same way that if you don't have a hammer when you're going up against a nail, you know what I mean? You're gonna have a bad time. So totally depends on the quest that you're in. BG, last question about the Showdown. Your best attempt, did you record it? I did, yeah. I recorded all my attempts. I don't have that much space on my computer at the moment, so I had to delete everything except for that attempt. But you're not even going to see that attempt because I'm going to get a better one. So that attempt, I'm telling you, the attempt that's on the scoreboard right now was a garbage run. It was not good. It's the type of run that I normally would have thrown it out, you know, 10 seconds, 15 seconds into it. But for some reason, I just felt like I wanted to keep going. Had a poor start to it. Had a poor ending to it. Wasn't a good run overall. I've had better runs that just well, early on I didn't want to put up a time on the leaderboard, so I just intentionally didn't finish. And then I did have a couple of runs where I was like, damn, this would have been a really good run, and I did try to finish and just, you know, in the last 20% played it a little bit wrong and rip. BG, I'm sad my rank 3 6-star Doom isn't even in my prestige because he isn't awakened. Dang, dude. Oh, man. Well, I'm sure he's still putting in some work in quests and things like that, at least. So it wouldn't be too sad. BG has started following your system of only opening 1 or 2 uncollected arena crystals at the end of the day. Since Monday night, I've gotten 1k units. Since Monday? Whoa, dude. That's insane. Only got 1k. I've gotten 1k units and just passed 200k balance ships. That's nutty, dude. You got some really good luck. I would not expect that every week, but hey, man, while it lasts, awesome. All right, we gotta burn this other energy refill. Now I can dump this energy, claim the refills, and then go at the arena. Shirtless pics of Hobbit shouldn't take up that much computer space. Well, when you have them in 4K video, takes up a lot of space, dude. UG, what'd you do to Tom? I didn't do anything to Tom. Is Tom in here? Is he all sad for some reason or something? Or is he not in here? Is that what you're asking? I don't see his name. He might not be in here. I did nothing. M2C birthdays this week. Katie Candy, Ilac, me, Tiffany, anyone else? Oh, sorry. Contest champion 2. Happy birthday, BG. Well, hey, man. Happy birthday to you. And wow, yeah, there are a lot of birthdays. A lot of August birthdays. GG. Should I 100% Act 5 before going into Labyrinth? Here's kind of how I look at Labyrinth of Legends. You shouldn't go in until you have one of the few super immensely powerful champions for that type of content at rank 5. So we're talking Aegon, Guillotine 2099, Colossus, Domino. There's actually a bunch that if you have them at rank 5, it's fine to do Labyrinth. And I would say Aegon is probably the only exception where even at rank 4 you could do Labyrinth with them and stuff, but that's kind of my recommendation for going into Labyrinth. So if you don't have those champions yet, well then yeah, continue to do Act 5, continue to do, or start if you have not started yet, the variants. The variants are actually more rewarding than Labyrinth anyway. Labyrinth rewards, they're not terrible, but I mean, there's been a bunch of content added to the game since Labyrinth came out, and you'll actually progress your account further with those other things. Got my 30th in a couple weeks. I'm scared. How many bananas should I procure to comfort myself during this unsettling time? Unsettling time? For turning 30? Yeah, come on. 30's like... I don't even know what to say. Maybe when, you know, like when we were super young, when we were kids, you know, we're like 10 years old, like, wow, 30? That's super old or something. But dude, 30? You're not even starting to get old. 30 is like, you're just starting to get into your prime even, you know what I mean? Unless we're talking about like sports. Maybe in terms of sports, you're probably better when you're younger and stuff, but otherwise I feel like got a better understanding of life, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, BG, I sent you a 13-second clip of rank 3 Rogue destroying 5.4.5 strange aspect of evolution, prey in the week, and power struggle 246k health. 13-second clip, you say, huh? Aha. I was thinking you were saying you killed the bit all in those 13 seconds, but not quite. Still crushing it though. My goodness, let's see that L1 once again. It's so teeny. I wish I could make it bigger, but I can't. Oh, maybe the context of that wasn't great, but very nice, dude. All right, let's Nick Fury this thing, I guess.
Man loves beans.
Hold on. 30 is the new 40 in the age of COVID? I don't even know what that means. All I know is 30 isn't old, 40 isn't old. Oh man, 50 isn't old. We can keep going. Alright, thank you, buddy. Same with this L2. No, come on, the protection. Thing, why do you gotta ruin a good time? I was questing along just fine until you showed up. Slow me down. GG just got Doom from a dual crystal. Nice, dude. Congrats. I do have a Mystic Awakening gem, and I'm going to take him to rank 4 soon. Should I put it on him? I know he doesn't need it. I do want more prestige. Sure. Here's the thing about Doom. He doesn't need to be awakened. So you could, if you wanted to, choose to give it to a different champion. But he's also Doom. You're going to be using this guy a bunch, probably. He's so powerful. And there are situations where you'd want him to be awakened. And yeah, it's not like you're going to be wasting the gem because you're going to be using him and all that. So it's totally fine to awaken him. And then there, of course, is the prestige. Bo sent over another buck too. Bo, thank you, dude. Saying, BG, what do you call a person that refuses to fart in public? A private tutor. Oh. Did Tom send you? Is Tom unable to make it? That's why he sent you. BG, we're gonna have to mute you. If you keep that up, well, it might happen. Bo, boo. Boo, Bo. Bo. Boo. BG, you think they should replace PHC shards with Grandmaster shards in the arena after you become uncollected? Some mixed feelings. I would say there's room to possibly upgrade the shards in some way from the arenas. I would not say replacing them fully for hitting uncollected. I don't think that's a good move, though. I think they could have done some of that for Cav. If you replace all of them, though, it's too powerful. If you just replace like the 5-star, let's say you know, for hitting Cav, that was one of the bonuses. The 5-star featured arena now has Grandmaster crystal shards instead of PHCs. I think that would have been fine. Here's the thing too, though. Even though I do think there's room to improve those rewards, the arena is super rewarding already. I think people really underestimate how much value there are in the PHCs. And just everything else you get from the arena. So I kind of feel bad for the people who don't grind arena and kind of wish that they would put some of those types of rewards, like find a way to increase those rewards elsewhere in the game. But I don't really know the best way to go about that. It kind of makes sense for it to be in the arena since there's already all those shards already exist there and everything. But yeah, you already get so much as an arena grinder. It's pretty nuts. Ooh, you know what? I did not hit the help button yet today. I need to do that. About to hit the arena in a minute here. Gotta hit the help button. Gotta go grab a boost out of the loyalty store. And then arena. Oh, here's Tom. BG, what rock group has 4 members and none of them sing? Mount Rushmore. Somebody doesn't know their history. They were all big into singing. Actually, I have no idea. That's probably not true. Boo! Boo. I was in a stream that was playing copyrighted music. They were misinformed that because they weren't monetized, they could play. They wouldn't listen to me. They are now banned. RIP. Yep. A lot of confusion about that sort of thing, but yeah. You cannot do that. Not on YouTube, at least. If you're on Twitch, it's okay. Sort of, at least. Alright, Pug Police. 705 Pug Police. Thank you, man. Saying, BG, I finally pulled a Claire today. Sadly, this is after I struggled through Variant 5 Scarlet Witch 4 times without a poison immune. RIP. Oof. Dude, Could have used that clear just a little bit earlier. Dang, man. Hey, at least you're prepared for the next time, though. So, it's probably a little bit frustrating the way it happened, the order that it happened in, but hey, you are prepared now, so that's good. Okay. Can't make any moves there. Let me just move up. This way this person has the energy. Okay, I think I've done all the things I need to do. Knocked out all the little things that have built up. It's time to hit the arena. So this grind is going pretty well. I feel like I'm on pace to hit all the milestones this round, but I need to step it up still. I have one round that I can finish here, and then I gotta run my 6s. All right, Simon sending over 100 yen. Simon, thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, happy birthday. Thank you, even though it's not my birthday. Also, who are the best champs for Variant 5 Chapter 3? I'm too lazy to use Google. Thanks. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know. I only did one path in Chapter 3, but Chapter 3, I think, is that the symbiote one? So I think the first one was Spider-Verse. The second was Mystic. Third symbiote? I don't know. We could take a quick peek in there, but really, it's probably just whatever, like the whatever bonus node you have, you know, whatever bonus node you have in there, plus maybe a couple of other options. Oh, okay. Thought my game wasn't gonna load. We'll take a quick look in there. Corey sent it over $1 saying Mount Rushmore was supposed to have 5 heads, but they forgot to plan ahead. Oh, why do you guys do this? These terrible jokes. Boo. Boo. Trying to see Exotic Stench was here. Did you wish him a happy birthday? Who knew you were both birthday twins? I don't think I did. I don't think Exotic Stench said it was his birthday. Did he? Someone else saying it was a bunch of birthdays lined up this week. That was John saying that. Exotic Stench, if you're still in here, happy birthday, man. I did not know. Twitch cracked down and now conforms to the same rules as YouTube, so it's no longer the safe haven it once was. They don't have the same algorithm, and claims happen on VOD, not on stream. Do you get banned though, Clobrin? I've heard some mixed things about Twitch, where it's like, I mean, for the longest they've muted parts of the VODs, and then I heard there was issues where during clips, that was the thing. If you had copyrighted music during so if somebody made a clip of your channel, what was I gonna do? Variant 5 back issues. Here we go. It's gotta be the symbiote quest. Oh, son of a. Doctor Strange can handle it all. Yeah, hashtag symbiote attackers. So this is a really powerful thing. If you go on with symbiote champions, get yourself a Venom, a symbiote supreme, and go to town essentially. I don't know what the rest of the nodes are and stuff like that. It's a little bit much to go through at the moment, but those would definitely be the best. Future Landlord sending over another $1 saying, BG, what important historical fact can one learn from Mount Rushmore? Best American presidents were stoned. The jokes continue. Boo! How is there this many jokes about Mount Rushmore? It's unbelievable. Boo. Boo. Alright, let's run these 6 stars. Royd sending over 10 of them bronze. Thank you, dude. Saying, what do you call a farm that makes bad jokes? Corny. Oh. Being bombarded with these awful jokes. Why do you guys do it? Boo. And I love corn. You guys are ruining corn for me at this moment. Speaking of, I really need to go to the store so I can buy some corn, among other things. But boo, take a lap, all of you. Yes, they issue strikes that can result in channel termination, but it's kind of rare, and you can appeal and remove them. Okay. I mean, I was thinking it'd be kind of rare, but interesting. There's been, I mean, it's not the most well-known thing ever, but if you guys are into music, I mean, everyone's into music, but if you guys are like into making music, I would say, or I don't know, maybe just hear other people talk about this. It seems like there's a lot more like copyright-free type music being made lately. I mean, and by lately I mean over the past few years. People have been kind of preparing for this when they could no longer stream with copyrighted music and stuff. And you know, I mean, there's always been like some paid services and things like that. Epidemic, I think, is like the biggest one, but there's a bunch of others. There's always been a bunch of others, but I feel like it's just becoming more and more of a thing.
Man loves beats.
That people are looking for music that they can play while streaming, getting away from the copyrighted stuff, and they don't all want to have the same you know, same music playing. So Bo sending over another buck saying, BG, what do you call a snobby con walking downstairs? Snobby con walking downstairs? A condescending. All jokes aside, it's time for bed. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Oh, wow. Bo. Not again, dude. Boo. You guys are killing me. Get the wafers, BG. Please, for the love of all that is holy, get the wafers when you get to the store. I think I need to go tomorrow, man. I'm really low on food. Probably will go tomorrow. For what it's worth, you can perform cover songs and on stream, and it's fine. Dude, even that gets dicey, right? Normally that stuff isn't picked up by like the auto detection type things, right? But if somebody wanted to, if a company who owns a song or whatever the technical legal terms are for it, and they want to take down a cover of your song, I think they can do that, right? Or am I wrong in that? Normally people don't, but I think I've seen stuff like that. It's pretty messed up, really. Like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. GG, should I rank 5 my Awakened Fury or my Unawakened Torch for a first rank 5 to help become Cav? I would say your Awakened Fury. It's probably the way to go. BG, miss you and the rest of BG1, dude. Hope you're having fun. Oh man, Aries, you coming back or what, man? I still can't believe you left the second I rejoined. Corrosion sending over another 10, saying, what do you call a man? No, 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 no. This is a bad start to this already. It's not going to end well. What do you call a man who can't stand? Kneel. I feel like the jokes are just getting worse. Boo! Boo, dude. Take 2 laps. I'm sure Tom is eating this up right now. What is Tom saying? Right, my addiction to refrigerated poultry is getting out of control, so I'm quitting cold turkey. Okay. Boo. The streaming services have the appropriate royalty licenses, so you'd be covered normally. They can push the issue if they want. It's becoming a lot more of a hot button issue with virtual performance. Very interesting. I have not heard anything about that, but I guess I can see it. EG, how do you spend your glory? Ooh, you know, I should buy I don't think I bought a potion today. So I buy a potion about every day, at least until I'm like capped out on the level 4 potions. And then I spend them a lot on tier 4 basics and tier 4 class catalysts at the moment. That's pretty much what they're going towards. Stop buying tier 1 alphas. I will sometimes pick up a tier 2 alpha or tier 5 basic pack or something like that, but no, it's mostly the tier 4 basic and tier 4 class and potions. Agorist sending over a bug saying, BG, there is this local pub called the Fiddle. I never drink there. It's a vile inn. Oh my god. I may have to ban all jokes. Boo. Boo. Really? Boo. It's my job, so that's why? Yeah, that makes sense. BG, I'm trying to get uncollected, but 5.1.3 on the path with flare nodes really annoying. Is there any champs you'd recommend for that node? For flare, so the best way that I found to play around flare is to not like don't rely on synergies. Even if you're using champions that you'd normally bring some synergy partners with and things like that, don't bring them. Like just like it might be okay to have like one synergy champion on the team or something like that, but for the most part you want you're gonna be taking damage from flare no matter what, right? So you want to spread that damage across your champions, because if you're relying on just one, they're gonna have to constantly keep healing them up. The flare damage, just like all of the degen in Act 5, I think, or at least in the first couple chapters, but I think it's everywhere. All those nodes, they work by class relationship. So you probably want, you know, 4 to 5 different class types in there if possible. This way you can best counter the degen. If you're going in with a class disadvantage, you're going to be taking way more damage. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The fights themselves, they're not that difficult, at least in my opinion, because you get such a big damage boost as long as you can end it relatively early. The damage isn't too extreme, but again, only if you're spreading that across your entire teammate. Man loves beans. Hunter, you were saying to read your last. I swear, if these are jokes, I'm never reading your last messages ever again. What is this? BG, a businessman. See, this is already starting out in a way that I'm not comfortable. BG, a businessman took his cat. Yep, getting worse. To the bank with every word, but ended up leaving early. Turns out there was too long of a feline. Get it? Like fees. And then a cat. Feline. Dang, I was supposed to send that one on my second profile. In parentheses, Tom. Simon sent an over buck saying, "Hey BG, do you know that guy who invented the knock knock joke won the Nobel Prize?" You don't say. Also, please read Hunter. Oh, I just actually went up to read Hunter's. Read Hunter's messages. Boo the both of you. You're all monsters. I want you to know that. Every one of you. These awful jokes. Orange Juice sent over €2, but they're retracted euros. What happened there? Your message, it's gone. Well, Orange Juice, thank you very much for the €2. I think. BG, when you told me things on the road to uncollect to get hard in 5.4, you were absolutely right. 5.1 and 5.2 were super easy. Power Shield, Sunspot, and Cap Infinity, but 5.3 and 5.4 were really hard. Wait, on the road to uncollected? Are you talking about 5.2.3 and 5.2.4? I think that's what you're saying, right? Yeah, it's definitely difficult, man. Buffet is the first one that you run into in 5.2.3. That it's manageable. It's not the worst thing ever, but you do get yourself into some situations where it's like, dang, I really messed up here, and you know, the opponent actually gained health. You know what I mean? Which never feels good. Popped a revive, and opponent actually gained some health that fight. But then the following quest with Masochism, that's when it gets brutal. I'm not a monster, Fitz. No, not you. I'm a centaur. You know what? Ryan sent it over another 10, saying, "Ever tried to eat a clock? It's time consuming." Is it? In other news, I'm ending the stream early tonight. I just can't take it anymore. These jokes, guys, why? Why do you do this? I don't laugh at any of these. I just boo them. It should be very discouraging for you all. And somehow, through the power of Tom,
Man loves
they're
beans.
awful. Boo. Boo them all. Corey sent it over, Bug, saying, "Brian, I was walking by a cop car the other day and I saw a pair of geese sitting in the back seat. Guess they got arrested for selling quack? Or they could have been prostitutes selling their butt quacks." Wow. I don't know what to say anymore. Chris sent it over Buck 2 saying, "Hey BG, what do you get from a pampered cow?" Spoiled milk. That's the answer to that. Wait. Did Orange Juice ever have a message? Orange Juice. No. Still nothing from Orange Juice. You okay, man? What happened to your message? Want to know. Alright, the average MCOC player sent over 100 rupees saying, "BG, if not from Glory Store, how are you getting tier 5 basic, and That for rank 5 5 stars and rank 2 6 stars. I can't get one tier 5 basic in a month from quests alone. Tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha farming tips. It's a lot of it comes from your placement in Alliance quest, and I kind of have the luxury of not needing to spend glory on those things so much because of what do you get from AQ. Not only that, but Alliance War that seasons as well. So like these potions that I'm gonna buy one of right now, it's almost like I'm converting these into those other catalysts. And to be honest, the conversion rate hasn't always been good. Right now I think it's worth it, but like the Alliance War seasons, the rewards, they haven't always been worth it. But right now, if you can place high enough, the rewards are pretty darn good. So yeah, I get 2 tier 5 basics from this. If we look at the AQ rewards, I still have some anxiety about accidentally clicking on this, but it doesn't matter to show prestige anymore. If we look at these rewards, actually, yeah, this is good too to look at. So map 7, even just for completing the map each day, you get some tier 5 basic, some tier 2 alpha. There's tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha in the map crystals themselves. If we look at the milestones, honor rewards used to give some of that stuff, but now we actually just get tier 5 class catalysts. But the ranked rewards we're placing in the 11 to 20 bracket, so get that stuff here as well. And then just other quests as well. It adds up. It all adds up, but a lot of it comes from high ranking in Alliance Quest and Alliance War. So I don't know if I can give you too many tips other than, you know, it's just something that your Alliance kind of has to work towards, trying to rank a bit higher type of thing. So if you haven't done the variants, they're extremely valuable in terms of those types of rank up materials. So that could be a place to go, but other than that, yeah, it's a lot. It's highly Alliance based, I'd say. All right, Stroke of My Saber sent over a buck saying, hey BG, how's your night? It's good, except there's so many jokes. So I read a study the other day claiming that humans eat more bananas than monkeys, which to me sounded a bit obvious. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey. Okay. Really, Stroke My Saber, you too? Boo. BG, if you could only have one champion in the entire game, who would it be? One champion? We've talked about this a little bit. I don't know what one champion I would have. I mean, the most powerful, I think, is Ghost, but you can't do everything in the game with Ghost. Some people will say Quake is the most powerful. Again, you can't do everything in the game with Quake. The game would probably suck if I could only have one. But if I had to pick one, I would say Man-Thing, of course. I mean, he's Man-Thing, and I would play him all the time. I'd play with my Man-Thing every day and just have a blast. You know, I wouldn't be able to rank that high and all that, but that's okay. Enzo, what's up, dude? Good morning, BG. In For Loki chat, there was a lot of conspiracy talk that the tier 5 class catalyst polls were rigged to boot. Get the one rigged to. I think I understand what you're saying. Like, you get the one that you least need, right? I think there was a autocorrect there or something. I think there's any chance that is true. I mean, there's a chance. We don't really know what goes on underneath the underneath the code here that it's possible that Kabam could be, you know, rigging the crystals and see that, hey, we're 10% away from a tech. We're gonna give this guy everything but tech for a while. You know, the odds are stacked against the tech class. Something like that, right? It's possible. I don't think that's the way it does work though. But I mean, I understand why people would say that, because from a business standpoint, they could change things to allow them to make more money. And if that's the whole point of a business, is to make money and all that, right? Then yeah, there's nothing that's really kind of I don't know, like surprising, I guess might be the word. There's nothing that would surprise me that a company would do to make money, knowing what other companies have done in the past that are, you know, kind of unethical practices and things like that. But I don't think that's the way that Kabam does it. I think that we just have a tendency to, first off, not understand how the odds are already stacked against us as it is. If you're popping open catalysts and you want one specific class type, there's 6 class types. You're gonna pull the other 5 like you have a much higher chance to pull the other 5 class types compared to the one that you're going for, right? And usually balances out in the end. It's just sometimes there's streaks of unluckiness, but I mean, that's just the nature of random right there. It's also not always clear what players would want from like Kabam's way of thinking. Right, like they could probably come up with some sort of algorithm to you know, to try to get things to like go in their favor or something. But I mean, how does Kabam really know that I want, let's say I'm shooting for I don't know, let's say that I'm planning out my like my once I complete the abyss crystal and I want to get tech, how do they know that I'm to not give me a tech awakening gem or a tech tier 5 class catalyst fragments or something like that long before I even get there? But we have that way of thinking of like, the game's always giving me things I don't need and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's more of a mental thing than something that's actually going on in the programming of the game. I also think it gets really dicey and could end up, I feel like they could make so much money just not doing that to risk their business with some of those practices would be not worth it. But like I said, I wouldn't rule it out completely, just because businesses will be businesses, I guess. All right, Speed Up D sending over $1 saying, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Is it something different this time? It is. I love you, Speed Up D. Thank you, man. Definitely appreciate the love and the support as always, dude. Thank you. One last thing I wanted to mention. So the what's it called? I think if they were gonna do something like that, they just would not comment on it, but they've flat out denied it. I feel like if I was in that position and I was, you know, fudging the numbers behind the scenes type of thing, I feel like I would just ignore those comments instead of being like, no, we don't do that. Because then I feel like maybe that opens up grounds for lawsuits and I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know enough about law or anything, but I feel like that's just not something you do. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything like that going on. All right, Stroke My Saber sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, nice to see you after that long Enzo tangent, BG. Only need one more chapter for Variant 5 and hoping for a skill gem for Aegon. Wish me luck. P.S. The bonus battle chip event, how does that work? Well, first off, good luck to you. And second, the bonus battle chip thing, it's just any source of battle chips, you get 20% more. Every 100 that you would get, instead of getting 100, you get 120. So all the battle chips you get from the arena, which is the biggest source, of course, and then whatever little battle chips you can get elsewhere from little side events and things like that. And yeah, you just get a flat 20% more on top of it from every source. And that is it. Coroian sending over another 25 bronze. Dude, thank you very much. Saying for Enzo, what's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but its flag is a big plus. Oh man, really? Happy B-Day, BG. Ugh. Why? Boo. MSD, you know what time it is? BG accidentally ran into a wall today. It was connected to a hallway. Just didn't see it coming. Anyways, Abyss, Halls of Healing, soon. Memento Mori, good night. MSD, yeah, maybe soon. We may have to reconvene and talk a little bit about, I mean, actually, nothing's really changed since the original plans. I'd be doing Path 5 if I did it, so probably don't even need to talk, but that's probably what I would be doing. Oh god, I ran right into that. She was not awakened, so the controls were not reversed. Gonna sign off. Good night, everyone. All right, Eric. Later, dude. All right, Shoot Landlord sending over a buck. I see Pixie Bell with some sleeping emojis. BG, my son accidentally smashed his foot on the table, and as he was hopping around the room screaming in pain, I rushed to the phone, picked it up and asked him, do you want me to call a tow truck? If that really happened, I feel like that person would want to punch you in the face for doing that. I feel like somebody's gonna do that now. And actually get punched in the face. Because banging your foot, banging your toe, especially the little toe, oh, little toe, on the edge of a table or something. So painful. But this was also painful. Boo, man, boo. BG, why timeout? Why did you get timed out? I mean, I don't know. Were you spamming? Normally, that's the biggest reason for it to get timed out if you're spamming. Or if there's all caps or something like that, you know. But it's just a temporary thing, just to be like, hey, dude, no more of that. Ryan, you say you don't drink a lot, but I gotta say you are overdoing it, man. You need to cut back on the booze. Ugh. I wish I could. It's you guys that make me turn to the booze. Venom the Duck fact. Venom the Duck doesn't have a reflection because the universe can't handle the perfection of 2 Venom the Ducks. Now good night. Dude, I was wondering. We took a picture. We were taking, you know, we were looking in the mirror. We were both looking good, getting ready to go out. Tried to take a picture. Venom the Duck. Image wasn't even there. It's crazy. Now it all makes sense. All right, later, dude. What's up, Peanut? Is it bad etiquette to order pizza half hour before they close? Half hour? Probably cutting it close, but I think half hour is probably still fine. Maybe it depends on if you're like picking it up or getting it delivered or what. I don't know. I don't know. I've never worked in a restaurant, so I don't know like what the cutoff time is that they would consider whoever called in to be an a-hole kind of thing. But yeah. Fun fact, my voice is so soothing to BG that when I called him today, he fell asleep. I did not fall asleep. I said I was sleepy. But I did not fall asleep. Now I'm seeing a message that I skipped you. Well, believe it or not, I saw the other message before I saw that one. Would you with the gold bonus, will you be doing a crystal cleanup? Last one you said that was the best time to do it. I don't think a full-on crystal cleanup. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't have enough things saved up. But I will be popping open my gold crystals and battle chips and things like that. Yeah, for sure I'll be popping all that stuff open. I got kicked out of the YouTube before I messaged. Well, I don't know what happened, man, but it's good now, so. Just got a 5-star Void. Is he good unawakened? Void pretty much needs to be awakened. He's a good defender unawakened, so you still have that. But otherwise, offensively, kind of needs to be awakened. You did fall asleep for a second? No. Then you took a nap. Are you watching me? Is there a camera in here that I'm unaware of? Corey said for a buck. Saying, speaking of reflections, Venom the Duck actually invented the pictures where the people move in Harry Potter. I haven't seen Harry Potter, but I wouldn't be surprised. That dude is incredible when it comes to that sort of thing. He's so good with it. It's crazy. Brian, I married you. I know you. You don't know me. You don't know the half of me. But yeah, Venom the Duck. You guys probably don't know this, but like just to give some idea of how good he is at like special effects and things like that. You guys know the movie The Matrix? He didn't make that movie. He didn't edit it. He didn't whatever the other jobs are, right? He didn't do any of that. Except he housed those people. They were actually inside of his brain. Inside of his brain space, at least. And that's where it was filmed. Future Landlord sending over a buck with the sweat drop face. What is this? Usually I met my girlfriend while visiting the zoo. There she was in her uniform. Straight away, I knew she was a keeper. Speaking of the zoo, these jokes. Just throw me in the tiger cage. I don't even care anymore. Boo. Hey mate, I got a 6-star Quake. Any thoughts? My thoughts are you're a liar, sir. Watching you. Is there a camera? The world is watching you. Oh, well, that's true. But I'm talking about not in here. Not here. Out there. Hey BG, guess what? Drunk. Okay. All right, Kurz. Hope you're having a good night. Sounds like you are. Yo, BG, pulled a Colossus from my dual crystal today. Very nice. Him, Omega, and Nick were my top 3. I'm gonna max him out soon and was wondering if it's worth popping 1/3 of my mutant gems into him for Act 6 exploration. Or one out of 3. Yeah, I would say so. If you have that many, yeah. If you only had one, I'd say no. You're probably better to save it for Omega. I think he needs it more. But his Awaken ability is good, and as long as you have more than one of those gems, worth. Absolutely. He'll put a lot of work in during exploring Act 6. So, absolutely worth it. Corvus or Aegon to rank 5? Those two champions, they're about as opposite as it gets. Corvus is up front and quick and nasty with that damage. Aegon takes some time to build up. Depends on the type of quest you're going up against. If you're talking super long form content, Aegon is the man for the job. Otherwise, usually Corvus is. Usually, in all seriousness, the bad jokes need to stop. I know. You need an interesting idea instead. It's on the Kabam forums under Champion Wishlist thread 3.0, page 130. I use my same username. Oh man, that's a lot to go look up right now, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. Going all the way to the forums, going to the page number and all that. Don't want to do all that right now. It is better than the jokes. I will say that. I don't even know what's there, but it would be better than the jokes for sure. Bean cam? Maybe it isn't the beans. You want to hear the best joke of all? I don't. I actually pulled a 5-star warlock. But I always use suicides. I started using them on my ult, and I hate losing health every time I use a damn special attack. It's faster. You get over it. Well, maybe I shouldn't say you get over it. Some people don't. And, I mean, that's fine. It's not like you have to use them, but you don't score any additional points for winning a fight with full health. But there's only so much time in a day, you know? If you can do, like, I don't know, 20-30% more things in an hour with having suicides on versus not having suicides on, I mean, it's as clear as day the answer why I use them. It's just, I don't know, it's how you keep up in this game without spending, pretty much. Well, sort of. The spending part is kind of unnecessary to add to that. It's just how you keep up, period. Whether you're spending or not. If you're playing the arena, it's tough without suicides. Yo, BG, I'm holding a Mystic Gem for the day I get Sim Supreme. And I'm curious if maybe it'd be better suited for either Mojo or Sorcerer Supreme. Thoughts? Sim Supreme doesn't really need the Awakening. I don't think you should give it to Mojo, though. Sorcerer Supreme, I think, is fine to awaken. Either Sorcerer Supreme or Sim Supreme. Either one of those is totally fine. Imagine he wrote a joke there. That's exactly why I'm not even going to the forums. There could be. Want to see Pixie tell a joke so we can finally break BG once and for all? Don't do it, Pixie. I'll read whatever message you want as long as it's not a joke. I'm scrolling up. Baby monitor probably in your room. Probably. There's just lots of sleepy time emojis from Pixie Bell. Apparently I've put her to sleep several times. Alright. Skilled champs are humans who can do stuff good. Mutants are generically modified to do superhuman things. Super is better than skilled? Probably, yeah. That's why the mutants are better. Absolutely. Alright, let's keep it going. One more round of 6 stars, then we can get back to the 5 stars. Yeah, I mean, this night has been a little bit slow for the arena. It's taken me a long time to get all of my my 6 stars in with, you know, dumping my energy and using a couple energy refills earlier and things like that. But that's okay. I think I'm on pace to get all the milestones. So, PG, do you like the addition of the autocomplete quests? I haven't done them yet. I have no reason to really do them. I think it's a good idea. I haven't seen exactly how they play out in practice, but I think it's nice. I mean, there's so much to do in this game, so any little bit of convenience that you can just kind of have the game do what would normally just be manually entering fights and turning the auto fight button on, if you could just have that automated from the start, I think it's cool. My dream for an auto fight system would be this. You go into a quest. You have to actually go into it, right? Go into a quest. You're able to pick a path, like a full path. And then if you meet a certain champion level, and you like, you know, of course, you'd have to really be like well above the content, right? It's not, you know, I don't want people just to be auto fighting the entire time they're playing this game. But if you go into an easy quest that you clearly outmatch, and you normally would auto fight it, right? Like the normal difficulty or something like that, right? You click on a path, and then you just hit a button that says autocomplete, and it automatically just kind of camera moves on over to the boss. It's all done. They give you the rewards. You move out of the quest. It takes a certain amount of energy still, right? It takes the same amount of energy. That's what I would love to see for autocomplete, but I mean, that's also a lot of work on Kabam's part. And if they asked me if I wanted that feature over another feature, I'd probably pick a different feature, because I mean, how important is it really to have something like that? It'd be nice. It'd be super convenient, but I'd much rather them do even cooler things. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about autocomplete just in general. Okay. Which one's more important to do right now? I guess I'm gonna have a couple more rounds of the 6 stars, so let's just do the 5-star arena, or 4-star featured arena. We'll get the rest of these milestones tonight. Usually the info on the forums is a champ which does no damage with basic attacks, but starts the fight by placing a debuff dealing 1 damage per tick. Every time you use a special, the damage doubles. That'd be fun for like a challenge fight. If that was the only way a champion worked at all, that wouldn't be too cool. But if they did that for a challenge fight, I would actually have a ton of fun with that. Is he still talking? Pixie Bell, you know it. Of course I'm still talking. What 5-star crystal shall I go for my first 5-star? I mean, it doesn't matter too much. You can just pop open the regular 5-star. Don't pop the featured. Just pop a regular one. If you really are after a certain class type, you could go with the dual class crystal, but it's kind of complicated to say what would be the best case scenario champion to get or crystal to go after for a first one, so it doesn't matter too much. Just pop a regular. PG, I started school again. I'm in my last 2 semesters before transfer. I'm taking electromagnetism. Okay, cool. So I can finally understand what happens when I rub a balloon on my head and stick it to my shirt. Can't tell if this is fully a joke or just partially a joke and you actually are in school. Either way, boo. I'm gonna go with that. If you are actually close to No, yeah, I think this is just totally a lie, isn't it? You don't have two. Never mind. I get it now. 2 semesters before transfer. Terrible. PG, do I use a generic gem on Namor and max sig him to do variant 2 and hope I get a skill awakening gem, or do I use it on Nick Fury for future content? I've completed Act 6 and I've completed all variants, but explored 4 and 5. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to go with Namor. He's a super powerful champion. It's not like the resources are going to waste or anything like that. I think that's fine. And you could use him for variant, like you said, and yeah, I'd do that. Info on the forums is a lot more complicated, BG. I summed it up as much as I could. Listed a lot more ways the champ could work. Okay, it's cool, man. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but you know, I just don't want to go read a whole big long post at the moment on the forums, you know. But stuff like that is always cool, and it sounds like you like coming up with cool things that could work in the game just like I do, so you know, definitely appreciate that. BG, did you know that The Lion King was actually filmed in Venom the Duck's backyard petting zoo? What a man. Is there anything that Venom the Duck has not done or could not do? The answer is no. He could do it all. Don't remember anyone doing videos with Charax. Enough said. Did I make a video with Charax? I might. I might have made one with Charax, actually. I don't know. I played him. I remember playing him, and he was awful. He was pretty rough. So yeah. If anyone's talking about Charax in here, if anyone's asking if Charax, oh wait, I do see someone. Don't remember BG doing any videos on Charax. Is he any good? I need to know if I should rank him up since I don't have any other good cosmics right now. Yeah, unfortunately, man, I don't recommend investing resources into Charax. It's always possible that the community as a whole just overlooked a champion or something like that, and maybe Charax is better than we're thinking, but probably not. He probably just is one of those crappy champions, and kind of all there is to it. BG, what time is it for you right now? It is 11:43 p.m. Not a joke, I'm taking electromagnetism. Oh, okay. Chem engineer major. We were talking about how he creates an electric charge when rubbing 2 objects together and the electrostatic force interacting between. Okay, well, I take back my boo then. That's really cool, actually. I thought there was a joke in there with the word transfer, thinking there was like some, you know, talking about some transferring some science stuff. Whatever. But that's awesome, man. What are you expecting from Cavalier difficulty? Do you mean just in terms of the challenge or the rewards or both? I guess we could talk about both. Reward wise, I mean, it's probably time to move on towards 6 stars, right? So I don't know if I really have an expectation of how much of a tier 5 class callus we're gonna get. We're not gonna get a full one. I know that much, because I mean, look at Alliance War. Alliance War right now, even if you rank 1, you're not getting a full tier 5 class catalyst, right? So that's out of the question. It's going to be fragments, and how many fragments, I don't know. I would guess they're random, because I don't think there'd be a selector. I feel like selector, that is going to be reserved for one-off type content, you know, specialty stuff, story quests, things like that. I'm really hoping that we're gonna get some 6-star Sig Stones, and if we don't, I'll be pretty surprised. But God, man, knowing Kabam and how much they guard Sig Stones, I could see it as a possibility that we won't get them. But I'd be surprised, and I'm not expecting a lot. It's probably gonna be like 10 or something. But hey, man, 10 is much better than the 0 that I'm currently getting. So. And then yeah, probably good amount of 6-star shards, and the rest of the normal stuff that you'd kind of expect of the, you know, other rank of materials and things like that. In terms of difficulty, you know, difficulty is such a subjective thing and all relative to where you're currently at. I think the way they described it was that it was going to be the type of quest where you can clear like a single path. Like there's going to be an easier path in there, and you're going to be able to clear that if you're Cav, or at least that's kind of the target audience. It's not going to be a guaranteed thing, of course, right? What if there's just some nodes or a specific champion that month that you don't have a good counter for? Well, might not be able to clear it. But that's kind of the target audience, is like fresh Cavalier players being able to do like a single path. And then for people who have completed all of Act 6, that's kind of what the 100% exploration is going to be geared towards. And I don't know. I honestly am not thinking that it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be too hard for players who have cleared all of Act 6 and who have done the Abyss and things like that. We'll have to see, though. The standards are putting not only me to sleep, but I think my TV let out a huge yawn. Night, Baldy night chat. All right, Pixie Bell. Good night. What's up, Dicer? My father farted once, so I asked him, what was that? He said, son, that is north wind. When I went to school, the teacher asked the class, who knows the direction of the north wind? I shouted, my dad's ass. What? Baker's bodyguard. What? What is this nonsense? Boo! UGE, why 4-star OG Thor so high? Thanks in advance. He might not go for 6 million, but just looking at past histories, sometimes the rerun champions, they go for a lot of people don't necessarily want the 4-star, but they go for milestones, and then they just put up a little bit extra to try to, you know, get the extra rewards. And yeah, usually it's anywhere around like 5.5, 6 million, somewhere in that territory. But I think it's just easier to put up an even number of 6. But I of course have no idea what the champion's actually going to go for. It's possible that because of all the content that we had recently, and so many people already having Thor, that he could go super low. Could end up going for you know, just over milestones, 4.5 million, something like that. Josh Keeler sending over 5, just saying cheers. Josh, thank you very much, dude. I don't know if there was a last one too. No, last one. Just saying cheers, Josh. Cheers right back at you, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support. PG, does Sim Supreme need to be awakened? Does not need to be awakened. It's a nice benefit to have. If you can't always attack the opponent, sometimes having those staggers just automatically apply throughout the fight can really help, but is not needed to play the champ. Hey Brian, tank 2 unduped stealthy or rank? Oh, rank 2 unduped stealthy or rank 5 dupe type or torch. I mean, it depends on what you need. When it comes to the bigger rank ups like that, you got to look at the content you're going up against. All 3 of those champions are worthy of being ranked up, but I don't know what your current needs are. I don't know what content you're looking to do, you know? If your goal is one of the variants or the Abyss or just Act 5 or general purpose. But all 3 of those champs are good. After the show up difficulty nonsense, I have no faith that Kabam will release a new difficulty without it being an extreme pain in the ass. Possibly. But like I said, I think it's all relative. That's the thing, is everyone's at a different point in this game. Not only like roster wise, but just how comfortable you are with certain matchups. Even if, like, for example, even if two players are the same, you know, they both let's say both got Cavalier, right? But one is in an alliance that doesn't really participate in alliance war, and the other is an alliance that pushes in alliance war. Maybe because of that alliance war experience, that player has experience with a certain node that you may only really come across in alliance war, and then when it comes to the monthly coming out, they'll be used to it and it'll be no sweat for them. And then, you know, it's also so relative to everyone's unique experience with the game. Hey, Josh sent over another 5, just saying cheers ×2. Well, Josh, thank you, dude. Did I complete 2 of these quests, or 2 of these objectives at once? Nice. But yeah, man. Cheers ×2 right back at you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Why didn't the skeleton jump off the bridge? No, not you too, dude. You didn't have any guts. Ugh. Boo. Who's better, Storm Pyramid X or rank 5 or Gwenpool? 2 pretty different champions. I think for general purpose stuff, Gwenpool probably gets the nod, but I don't know. Neither champion is like an essential rank 5 rank up, and probably make arguments for either of them. Is Mordo good? Because I have a 5-star Mordo. He's not the worst champion, but he's usually more seen as a defender than someone you use offensively. He's good on defense, but that's usually what he's known for. God, I hope the cab difficulty won't be as long as other monthly ones are. It'll be interesting. I'm kind of curious about that myself. If I had to put money on it, I would say it probably will be as long as other ones are. And their argument's just going to be, well, don't do the lower difficulties then if you don't want to run through it a million times. I do wish it worked a little differently, though. I do wish, like, I don't even know how exactly I want it to work. There's a bunch of different ways that would be totally acceptable, but it definitely does start to get pretty long going through the different difficulties time and time again and all that. So has anyone beaten the Showdown yet? If so, has anyone one-shot? If so, who did they use? Well, I mean, the Showdown, that's for the tournament, and a bunch of people have beaten it. Yeah. There's a leaderboard that looks a little something like this. Here's the different regions. You can see I'm currently number 4 on the list for the Americas. And the way it breaks down is this stat right here. Can I zoom in at all? Can a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this stat right here, this is the percentage of health left on Silver Surfer. So of course, you know, all the people on this list, they've all killed Silver Surfer. The second stat is the amount of hits that the player took, and everyone on this list again was able to do it without getting hit a single time. Not on their first try, mind you. I think we've all gotten annihilated by Silver Surfer a lot. But eventually you string together a run where you don't get hit. This is the amount of seconds that it took to do it. So this person did it in 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And then DPS is just, yeah, it's the amount of damage per second that you've done. Yeah, Medusa is seems to be the best option. Are there any rewards? Only for the top person. The top person of each region moves on to the qualifiers, and they get some pretty good rewards. Yeah, not only in-game items, but physical things like an iPhone and some recording equipment, because I think they're going to want you to basically record yourself for the next round kind of thing. Josh Keeler, dude, you sent over another 5? Cheers times 3. Dude, thank you very much, man. I keep looking to see if there's other comments, and no, it's just cheers. Cheers times 3 right back at you, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support. And then if you win the whole thing for the Summoner Showdown, I don't remember exactly what the total rewards are, but you essentially get to pick your own, like to pick whatever 6-star champion you want and have them at rank 3 Sig 200. Something like that. It's pretty nutty. I think they let you pick any champion that's currently in the basic pool or something like that. So like you can't pick a champion that is coming out like next month or something. But I mean, the best champs, they're in there. You know what I mean? Like you could pick a Doom or whatever you want. Oh man, get out of here, Red Hulk. Think you're so big and bad. Guess what? Hyperion is stronger. What up, BG? Just pulled Mojo from a dual crystal. Would you recommend making him my first rank 5 mystic and popping Mystic Awakening Gem at him? I have 100 mystic stones. I really wouldn't recommend that. He's not a bad champion, and if you like Mojo a lot, I don't think it's the worst idea ever. But I do think there's more powerful mystics. And so yeah, it's tough for me to recommend investing all those resources into Mojo. Anyway, BG and you awesome people, I'm out. All right, Fitz. Always a pleasure, as usual, to hang with you all, and look forward to the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Peace. All right, Fitz, have a good one, dude. Venom the Duck fact: the sperm whale is the loudest animal in recorded history. Even their clicks underwater are louder than a jet engine. Is that true? They learned how to do this after hearing Venom the Duck's screech of cosmic magnitude. Wow, dude. Venom the Duck. Even...
The man loves beans.
Not only is he known for going under the sea, but he also wrote the song Under the Sea. I mean, I guess that's the ocean, but still. Steven S16 said $100 saying, great stream, bro. Steven, thank you, man. Appreciate the support, dude. As always, thank you very much. Is the HQ Sean Mojo Crystal? Did he select Mojo? Mojo Crystal gonna be a 4-star one for Conquered? I don't know. That's cool if he picked Mojo though. I like Mojo. Hold on. Does it say the others that are picked? Can I get back to that? Did I had it open? Okay, here we go. Does it say it in a different post or anything? So I don't, just skimming through it, I don't see it at least. Bye BG, I'm tired and off to bed. Alright, have a good one. BG, Mutant Awakening Gem, 5-star rank 3 Colossus, Namor, or Archangel. Anyone who gets the stone goes to rank 4, and will be my first rank 4. Just got uncollected. Target is uncollected exploration. Okay. Do you have a lot of Sig Stones? If you don't have too many Sig Stones, well, actually, no matter what, my answer here is Colossus. We're talking about first rank 4s here, and Colossus is just the most versatile champion, kind of easy, smooth to play, doesn't need high sig, all that stuff. I'd recommend Colossus. If this were like much further down the line and you have a bunch of champions ranked up and stuff like that, I probably would have said Namor, just because Namor needs the awakening more than Colossus does. But no, I mean, right now Colossus is going to be much more helpful to you, in my opinion, at least. Josh, did you hit that member button as well? Dude, the support is real tonight. Thank you, dude. I'm going to go ahead and say cheers ×4 to you. And also, welcome. Please enjoy your banana, along with all of these super cool custom emojis that you now have access to. Thank you, dude. Guillotine 2099, rank 4 for Act 5. Yeah, that's a good rank up. Should be good for Act 5. PG, are you printing something? I swear I heard a printer in the back. I don't own a printer, so no. That might be something on your end, dude. It's total silence over here. My dog is woofing or asleep right now. Oh man, it's always pretty cute when dogs do that. ABG, Mojo worth awakening and 4 to 5 gem. As I just said to someone else, Mojo, he is not a bad champion by any means. I actually think Mojo's super cool and all that, but I don't know, it's a little bit tough to justify ranking him up. There's other better mystics out there. I don't know, like it's tough. It really is tough to say. Like, I think that if I was starting up a new account, I would probably do it. I would probably go all in on a Mojo, but I also really like Mojo, for one. And for two, I would go in with the intentions of just like to, you know, if I was doing a McFabio style, just trying to explore as quickly as possible and not necessarily wait for a better option to come along. You know, with those things in mind, I would I would probably do it. But it's hard for me to recommend other people doing it because, number one, he's not the champion for everybody. He has a unique play style, the unique commands and stuff like that that some people will like, some people won't. And then number two, like I said, I do feel like there are better mystics. So BG rank 5 unawakened torch or rank 2 unawakened thing. Have generic for torch but no sigs. Haven't touched variant 5 or anything past initial clear in act 5 in act 6. Well, I don't think either of those champions would help in variant 5, so that might not be too relevant. They're very different champions. I don't know if I could really make that call for you on which one to go with. Neither of them technically need to be awakened, torch or thing, but they're so different. They're different in their immunities, they're different in their playstyles, different in the fights they counter. What you probably need to do is hold off on either of them for right now, and when you're questing, look around and see if one of those champions could help you, you know? Or if you already have the champions that you need, then you know you don't need to rank up either technically. But
Man loves
if
beans.
you pop into a quest and you're like, oh man, I just don't have the champions for this, unless I rank up torch or unless I rank up thing, that's when you rank up one of them. Simon sending over a buck saying, hey BG, no jokes, I promise. You promise, huh? I'm gonna trust you. I hope I don't regret this. Just wondering how you spend time outside of MCOC. Ever thought of doing some vlogs of your life, doing other stuff about the house? Love to see. Okay, well this was no joke. Good. I'm vlogging right now. This is my life. We got it. We're getting rated here. Hashtag Rob Von Raid. Well, thank you. Welcome, Rob Von Raiders. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, I mean, my life isn't that interesting that I would want to vlog it. You know, every once in a while, maybe something exciting would happen that I'd want to share with you guys, kind of thing. But I think if I was actually had like a vlog style channel, even if it wasn't something I did all the time, even if I tried to just do one of those videos a month, I don't know if I would have enough content to actually share. There's not enough going on, you know. I definitely do other things besides MCOC. Sometimes I joke that this is all I do, but I definitely do other things. Some of those things I can't really talk about because they're like other projects that I'm working on that I will share eventually with you guys, but for now it's just, you know, kind of working on some other things. But seriously, a lot of my time is spent just playing MCOC or working on videos about MCOC. I'd say half of my day is MCOC related in one way or another. So yeah, not every day, but on average, you know. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. Definitely appreciate it. So day stream soon, BG. Boss rushes. I do need to do another day stream soon. I'm thinking about tomorrow, but I also really got to go to the store first before I do a stream, so that might push the stream back a little bit, which if it gets too close to nighttime stream time, I would just be like, F it. I don't know. Actually, Saturdays in general are sometimes not the best day for me to do a day stream. Maybe Sunday. Yeah, actually, no. I just realized tomorrow I actually have some things to do besides just going to the grocery store. I totally forgot. So no, but Sunday probably do a day stream. Probably do a day stream Sunday, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day trying to put up the fastest time I possibly can against Silver Surfer. And yeah, it should be interesting. Brian, would you want to go into a game design school? Not really. I think there's a lot that I don't know about game design, and I'm very open to learning more, you know. I think it'd be a mistake if I went into it with this like cocky attitude that I know everything and I could just make a perfect game out of nowhere. But that said, I feel like I've been studying games my entire life, and I may not have the most experience of actually making my own game, but I've also been studying, not just playing games, like you know, I've been watching hundreds, if not, you know, I guess not thousands, but I've watched hundreds of lectures from experienced game developers and things like that. I try to talk to devs as much as possible, get some insight from them, all these different things. And I think school for me is not the best avenue to go down when it comes to learning more about game design. So yeah, I think there's other ways to learn besides school, and sometimes it's good to go that route, and sometimes probably not good. I don't think it'd work out in my case. Uchi, what kind of mask do you wear at the store? I have a Spider-Gwen. Oh no, sorry, not Spider-Gwen. It's Silk. But like the character Silk, not made of silk. Right? Doesn't she wear a mask? Crap, I'm ruining my own joke here by not fully knowing. Hold on, Marvel Silk. Let's find some pictures real quick. Yeah, I should have trusted myself. This is how I look when I go to the store right here. This is the outfit and everything too. It's not just the mask, you know. No, actually the one I have is it's just black, plain. Can imagine a BG vlog going like this random person. Hey, excuse me, sir. Why are you talking about your man thing and beans to a camera while rubbing your bald head in public? Yeah, dude, it's, oh man. I don't know how those people do it, honestly, where they're like walking around talking to the camera and stuff like that. I guess you get over it. I guess you have to just get over it, because all I'd be able to all I could think about is the people around me and just watching me talk to the camera, which isn't even that weird of a thing anymore, right? I mean, it's still different than a normal person, I guess, but I mean, people have been doing those vlog type videos forever now, so it's not that crazy of a concept. But I mean, I think if I have a specific thing that I'm filming, I can get past it. Like when I recorded the other night for the Summoner Showdown video, and I was outside and there was some people. I mean, it's whatever. I just had to get it done. But of course, the whole time I'm like, what are these people thinking that I'm doing? It took a good 15 minutes of being out there before I could just kind of get in my own head about it. Thing is still great unawakened and without synergies, right, BG? Yeah, he can be. His awakened ability is definitely nice to have. I'd say his awakened ability is more important defensively but I don't even know if that's true. Even defensively, unawakened, he could be a pain to fight sometimes. But yeah, he's still good without those things. Just gold. And no, it's still weird. I mean, you're right. It is weird, but it's just. I don't know. There's a ton of things in this world that are weird, but we kind of get used to it, you know? Josh Keeler said it over another 5 though, just saying bedtime cheers ×4. Josh, dude, thank you very much, man. Definitely appreciate all 4 times all 4 cheers and the new member. Very generous of you tonight, man. Thank you very much. Definitely appreciate it, dude. When is the comp expiring for you? Opening on stream? The compensation? Let's go take a look. I mean, it's a month after it was given out. I had a free crystal that I can claim. I need to do that. Oh God, it didn't expire already, did it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, just kidding. We still have a week. Forgot there's some revives in here too. Ooh, I gotta remember before I claim this to spend the glory. Because that would put me over the cap. Okay. Yeah, still got some time. I'll make a video when the time comes. No, I don't know. I don't get used to it. All right. On that note, guys, here's my beautiful egg. Do you like it? I like to show 2 eggs together sometimes, you know what I mean? That's why I stopped going to the other screen. Just like for the egg to be in good company. You don't just duct tape an old banana peel on your face for a mask. That'd probably work, right? Venom Duck pooped in the jungle to invent them. So of course they'd prevent any and all diseases. What if I don't have any bananas though? I'm out. Should claim it during that gold boost for the 250k. Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, getting a little bit of extra gold for this. All right. Assuming the dates line up. I don't know when all this stuff starts. Oh wait, I think it starts Monday actually, right? Yeah, so there we go. Okay. I am gonna head out for the night though, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Josh, shout out to you for being tonight's biggest D. I see you throwing up the pineapple, man. Thank you very much, man. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. And until then, hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody.